Hello, welcome to Unwind with Chronically Happy. I'm in my new bed tonight. It is almost like touching my board to my beads. It's so funny. I wonder if it is going to end up touching it by the end of the 72 hours when it really inflates all the way. I got a Twin XL Dream Cloud hybrid bed with the Euro top 14-inch. I'm also wearing a hypercolor shirt. You can see I have my handprints. So anyway, I wanted to show you my wonky arm. I don't know if you can see or can tell in this lighting or angle. It's extremely bumpy. You can still see. It's like just bumpy. It's got a bump like this. It's like thunk thunk. It's raised there. It's not raised as much here. It's definitely raised more here and back here. I don't know, but it was really raised on both of these. It was like thunk, thunk. It was really bad. Now I'm having a bad mast cell reaction. I have fat face tonight. I know a lot of people can't tell. It just is. It is what it is. I also have a big knot on my head from hitting it on this TV corner right here. Yeah, right here. I went to grab something and I was like, where is it? I don't want to hit it again. I went conk right here on my head and I have a bump now right here. It hurts really bad. So right now I am at 1 o'clock in the morning on Friday night. I feel the full-blown sickness. I did a sinus rinse not too long ago. I did take my shower today, but yeah, I definitely got a fat face going on. My stomach, do I have a flare stomach? It's been hurting off and on. I've had worse, but yeah, my stomach is feeling a little fatty. I do have my sports bra on, so compared to normal, I do have my fat belly. Although my pregnant flare belly. I'm pregnant with my flare. Yes, Flare, I love you. Alright, I'm not showing off my chubby flared stomach with my fat face today. But we're going to do my Unwind With Me. Get my mat ready. Ew, what kind of bug is that? Oh, something died. It was just fuzz. It was just a fuzz ball. So today consisted of getting phone calls from Yakima, Washington, from a place called Promotion, physical therapy. I guess there's a whole bunch all over Oregon and Washington. Well, Yakima, Washington is not the one I go to. I'm not going to mention the one that I go to because I don't want to give away where I live. Privacy reasons. But They're all over the place. In Oregon and in Washington. Where's my stuff? I'm not going to do that one today. That hurt my head. I'm going to do the purplish blue one because it matched my shirt. Hey, that looks kind of cute. Hi guys. Maybe I should just wear it like this. Or the other one. Double the pleasure, double the fun. Oh goodness. That does look kind of cute though, honestly. I can see myself doing that. That one just won't stay. Alright, cool. I'm just going to put these down my lower thing now with my other headbands. So I need my toothbrush and toothpaste. I need my little applicator for my lotion. Let's see. I still have to let people know I'm not showing up tomorrow. So I have 2 birthdays to go tomorrow. Always missing my cousin's kids' birthday parties over the last 2-3 years. It really sucks. It seems like something always comes up. Always. I have to miss this one tomorrow too. Maybe I'll just drop by a present and be like, I gotta go guys. Bye, I'm sick. I just wanted to drop it off and say I love you and happy birthday. I really want to do that. And then I can't make it to my nephew's birthday dinner tomorrow night. It just is too much to be around and having to take my mask off. And yeah, I just don't think I can do that. Plus, it's hard to find anything to eat on the menu with all my allergies and problems. So I just don't think it's fair to me or fair to them to start spreading my sickness. Because I think I got the flu, guys. I think it's the flu. Otherwise, I wouldn't be affecting my stomach and giving me hot, cold sweats. But it's definitely like a cold up in my head, too. It is a little reminiscent of COVID, what it felt like when I had that. But I tested negative for COVID, so I don't got COVID. What am I looking for? I am looking for my toothbrush and toothpaste. I love my hyper color changing shirt. Had them in the shower earlier today when I brushed earlier. How's everybody else been doing? Everybody else having a better Friday night than I am? My new bed, trying to get like the feel for it. I'm watching the very last 10 minutes of Love is Blind Germany. I'm watching the reunion show now. I'm a sucker for this Love is Blind reality shows. I watch every single country when they do it. Yeah. Well, I'll show you. I gotta brush my teeth. Alright, makeup wipes right here. I got overdrawn on my checking account. I had to go drop off money for that today. I got my infusion meds today. Before I started infusing my today's last dose. Like I said, I had to change that stuff for the VA. I had to call the VA community care and be like, look, they sent it to the wrong place. It was your mess up. Here's the correct address. because I had the Yakima promotion call me and be like, we don't see you. I'm like, yeah, I know. And they're gonna like, okay, well, we're gonna call them and let them know that, yeah, you're not a patient of ours. I'm like, thank you. I also went and called, and that should be taken care of. We'll see. I don't trust the VA as far as I can throw them. But they did finally get one of my medications, finally. I've been trying to get for like 4 months from two different doctors. I still don't know what I'm going to do about my immunologist. I see him in a couple weeks too, so if not next week, I don't know when. I gotta look at my schedule on my phone. So there's that. Air dry, air dry. So kind of a pain. I really want to use this on my hair. I want to see how that looks. I don't know what I'm going to do about my immunologist thing though. So my next point is, I had a couple things I was going to talk about when I was brushing my teeth. I totally forgot. This is where scripting my videos would come in handy. Following a script of sorts. Boop, 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 boop. Oh. I don't know if it'll come to me, this brain fog. I'm just happy to have a fun little sponge to do my lotion because it feels better than my fingers. Other people's fingers feel better than my own fingers too. Naughty, naughty me. I remember now. Thyroid. So somebody requested me talk about my thyroid. So I learned I had subclinical thyroid disease in 20... Let's see, I got it in 2010. It was like 2011, 2012. I figured out I had subclinical Hashimoto, or subclinical hypothyroid. My T4 has never dipped below the normal or average, but my TSH, and a lot of the time doctors only test TSH. My doctor still makes that mistake sometimes, and I'm like, no, you gotta test all three, man. I gotta test all three. Realistically, I'd love him to do the T4 and free T4, because one's more I forget the difference between them, but there is a difference between them. But I also found out like in 2014 or something that I had multinodular goiters in my throat, in my thyroid. Very small, but it did show different vascularity, and so I was like, hey, you guys need to make sure, like, test and see if this is autoimmune or not, because this will make a big difference. And they're like, we don't test for that. And so I had to go outside the VA to get somebody to test my freaking, to see if it was autoimmune or not, and it is autoimmune. My autoimmune antibodies for my thyroid are skyrocketed. They're in the thousands. Like, the range is like 30 to 60 or something like that for one of the antibodies, and then the other antibodies is like up until like 500 maybe, but both of mine are like in the hundreds for like the lower one, and then the antibodies are in the thousands. Like My body hates my thyroid. Like, my body wants to get rid of my thyroid so bad. But my TSH keeps going up, normal, up, normal. I had an endocrinologist at the VA monitor me for 2 years, and I stayed subclinical the entire time. And you know what? To this day, I am still just subclinical Hashimoto's thyroiditis. But now I started taking Armour Thyroid, which is pig hormone. I did do a trial of Synthroid a long time ago when I first got diagnosed, before I even found out it was autoimmune type. I started taking Synthroid, levothyroxine, and my body just would not respond. Like, my TSH kept doing its thing, kept doing up and down, up and down, up and down. And then my T3 and T4 stayed pretty much the same, no matter what. She kept upping my dose, upping my dose, upping my dose, and my body was just like pissed off. My body did not, like, I got bad side effects from taking the Synthroid. And I can't remember what those side effects were. I just remember feeling really, really crappy on them. Like, it really didn't help me. It didn't help anything. So I'm like, what is the point? So that's why I had the VA endocrinologist monitor me for 2 years and decided, you know what? If I don't want to treat it, I don't have to. I did try Armour Thyroid for a little while, but it made my T3 shoot up. So I don't want hyperthyroid. T3 is the part that I think helps produce the goiters, if I'm not mistaken. It's been so long since I looked any of this stuff up. I'm not really, great at that. I can tell you my story, and my story was my body doesn't like synthetic anything. I had bad side effects by taking any synthetic thyroid medication. When I took Armour, it worked too good, and then my T3 shot up, so I stopped taking it. And then, I'm finally to the point where my TSH is almost hovering at like 9-10, which is like the gray area that my new endocrinologist tells me. But you know what? I kind of like my new endocrinologist. He's not too bad. He's not too pushy about the meds, and he's like, it's up to me if I want to. And finally, at my second appointment, I told him, okay, let's try Armour. Let's see what we can do from there. And if not, we will try doing some other again, but I'll never do Synthroid again. My body doesn't like the binders. It's part of my mast cell activation disease. Any medication that helps bind the medication, the active ingredient always has inactive ingredients to keep the tablet in a formed shape. It's better when it's in capsule for me, because that's less binding ingredients. And things that are extended release have more binding ingredients, and that's why extended release does not work well on me. It makes my stomach very upset, and it gives me SIBO and all kinds of other problems. I think I have SIBO again right now anyways. I have to quit eating dairy and sugar. It's my downfall. But it is what it is. So now I'm at the point where I'm on Armour Thyroid meds, and it takes about 3 months to really get into my system, supposedly. So we'll see what happens in the next couple months. Not really enthusiastic about being on meds again for it. It's just one more medication I have to worry about trying to refill on time, that I always forget to refill on time. And then I can't remember how much it costs either. I'm gonna have to find out from my pharmacy, because I do think I need to get a refill here pretty soon. So we will do that. Well, I think my meds are starting to kick in for nighttime. Alright. But I just wanted to do a little bit of my hair tonight. I just wanted to see how it look. It's not even heated up enough yet. I better turn it on. So that's my story with my thyroid. But you know what was interesting? When I was on Armor Thyroid and my T3 shot up, I was just purely coincidental. I'm like, let's check my antibody levels. And you know what happened? My antibody levels were a lot lower once I was on Armor Thyroid. It stopped my autoimmune disease from attacking my thyroid. I don't know if that's going to be the case now, but only time will tell. And I just do an ultrasound of my thyroid every couple years just to check. Right now I do have, my latest ultrasound was within the last year or two, and my thyroid had not just multinodular goiters, I had two, one on each side, that are kind of getting bigger. So I'm not too happy about that. Learning that my thyroid is getting completely destroyed by my body. My body is attacking it at an exponential rate, and I think a lot of it has to do with my tethered cord, in all honesty. I really do. Because I think things will calm down after surgery. I'm gonna pray, please pray for me that my surgery goes well and I have no complications this time around. I like the wave here. Wavy. I just wanted to do something different tonight before I fell asleep. While I talk about my thyroid. So yeah, that's my thyroid story. I wish I had more exact data to reference, but I do not at the moment because it's been so long since I've researched it and looked it up and even really talked about my thyroid stuff, because I haven't been treating it because I haven't been doing anything about it. Just doing my ultrasound every 5-6 years or something like that, just to check on it, because it's a very slow growing problem. It's just a slow problem. It'll take years, but my thyroid will eventually be destroyed, and I will no longer have a thyroid. And then my connective tissue is going to be like, what do we do without this? This is like less stability. It's really going to mess up my body, taking any kind of organ out, because my connective tissue is so unstable. It's not a good deal, dude. It's not good. It's not good at all. So I just know it's inevitable. It's progressive. It's, you know, I don't know how I can get it in remission to do anything. It's autoimmune. I could try and do all these different anti-inflammatory diets that don't really agree with my other celiac disease diet and my gastroparesis diet and other kind of diets. So I dietitian once after I've seen a dietitian nutritionist like 3 or 4 times, and they're like always the same, like, I don't know what to tell you. You're gonna have to just figure it out for yourself. I'm like, thanks. That's not helpful at all. So I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say about it. I just I just know that thyroid disease is hard to deal with, and deciding what to do and what's best for you. I'm not here to give medical advice. I'm here to inspire people to go advocate for themselves, go after what you want, never give up on yourself. Self-care matters. Feel your feelings, because trauma keeps the score in your body. And as much as I've been traumatized, I can tell you, it really does keep in the body if you don't let it loose. Meditation is great to be able to get rid of some of that, you know. Let me get one more crumb down here. What do you guys think of my crimpy hair? Go a little higher, maybe? Crimpy, crimpy. Do it right up here. I have another question I had to answer in the comment section on one of my videos, but I don't have time on this video. So I'll have to answer that question in another video. But please keep your questions coming, guys. If you guys want to know more about anything else, let me know, and I'll eventually get to it. I forgot who asked the thyroid question, but I believe that you're still watching my video, so I hope that really helped answer your questions about my thyroid journey. If you have any other questions, please just let me know down in my comments. I think thyroid meds suck. I've been hypothyroid or subclinical for so long. My thyroid's still working, but I think there's just something wrong with my signals between the pituitary gland and all the problems with my neck and my immune system. It's just, there's too many things going on, and my body just doesn't know how to deal with any of it because my spinal cord is being pressed on in so many spots. And I don't know if you can imagine what that feels like, to have your spinal cord being like rubbed on, like it's like stretched really tight. It's like, this is my spinal cord. This is everybody else's spinal cord moving around. Here's my spinal cord. And then I have my herniated disc going in like 5 different spots, and then it like makes everything else in between all jacked up. So yeah, that's what's going on with my spinal cord. My spinal cord is like this on the right side of my body because it attached to scar tissue after my last surgery. And it can happen. And it can happen very easily in the population of an EDS person like myself with connective tissue issues. So it's not just a me thing. There's actually quite a large population that has EDS, that gets spinal cord issues just like me, but they don't all get herniated discs like me, where it's wearing away at the spinal cord and making your spinal cord have all kinds of weird neurological issues, which I'm thankful for not having seizures, knocking on wood. But I know many people that do, with a combination of other health issues that are very similar to mine. So I'm barely keeping my body in check with the medication that I'm on, but I'm keeping myself in check. So anyways, that is my thyroid story. I just started meds again. I won't know for a couple more weeks, another month or two, if they're really doing much good. I feel like my temperature regulation might be getting a little bit better, but with my flu cold that I have right now, I can't really justifiably say my body temperature is getting better because I've been having really cold night sweats. So it is what it is. I love you all. I hope you all have a fantastic weekend. Thank you for joining me. Thank you. On the road to 1K, guys. We're almost there. I'm at 920 subscribers at this point, and I know I'm going to lose some. You know, it's just the nature of the beast. I'm going to gain some, I'm going to lose some. But thank you, everybody, so much for subscribing and being a part of my journey and learning about what it's like to be jacked up as much as I am. And keeping a positive attitude is what really matters about it. Like, if you let it get to you and you like get so emo about it, it's not going to do you any good except for make it worse. Positive energy, laughter, things that you love, focusing on the good and not the bad. Some days I can't focus on all the good. Some days I just focus on the bad. Everybody's got bad days and it's okay. Feel your feelings. Otherwise we're going to get stuck and then you're going to have a blow up and you're going to lash out and ruin relationships. Because I can tell you I've done many of that. I've done it too many times to count. I'm trying to cough this crap up. Nothing. Hardly at all nothing. I'm about to go see if my parents have some Tamiflu or something so I can, I'm all congested now. Let's see. Excuse me. Still hardly anything coming out. Wash my hands down. So yeah, that is my journey with the thyroid. And it was one of the first 2 diagnoses I got in my medical journey. I think it's a tie between celiac disease and Hashimoto's, but, well, thyroid issues. Hashimoto's didn't come until I really pushed for it. So, just wanted to say that I love you guys. Try to stay positive even throughout the bad, because laughing and comedy is what gets me through life, and being happy, doing things that I love, being around people that I love. Do things that make you happy, and that way you can be the best version of yourself. It's okay to not be okay sometimes, and just being able to accept it and grieve and move forward and move on. Learn. You cannot have good without bad, and you cannot have bad without good. And, you know, I feel like I have some cold leaking in through my window. But anyways, I'm gotta get out of here. It's a long video. We're gonna watch this thing all the way through. Anyways, I love you all. Thank you. Thank you so much. I could not be here without you guys subscribing and watching my videos. Thank you so much. I appreciate each and every one of you that watch and comment and like my videos and subscribe. Thank you. Road to 1K. We're getting there. All right. I love you guys. Peace out.